Know you've been a good friend, and that's through the thick and thin, and I know it's never gonna end, 'cause you've been a good friend.
Well, hi everyone, and welcome back on board Impi the friendly catamaran. So here we are cruising the islands of New Zealand, and today we want to share our visit to Kawau Island. So we sailed from Great Barrier Island, which we still need to share with you all, to Great Mercury Island, where we had a great time shared with you on our previous video, before making our way to Kawau Island. So we departed Great Mercury Island mostly because we had run out of food supplies and did not want to be eating their sheep. This island was a wow visit for us, but now in very calm weather conditions we made way for a place on the main North Island of New Zealand called Martin's Bay. Don't ask us where we got the idea this was a good spot to replenish supplies, for we were soon to find out it is a trailer park, or caravan park as we call it back in South Africa, and there were no shops to be found here at all. The folks here were friendly, but suggested that we lift anchor and head around the corner for a bay called Algae's Bay. As fate would have it, the northerly winds picked up suddenly, and we opted rather to divert instead for Bonaccord Bay on Kawau. And here starts our visit on Kawau Island. Historically, Kawau Island is best known for its copper mining activity after the discovery of the metal in 1844. Cruising up Bonaccord Bay, we decided to drop anchor in a quaint little spot known as Smelting Curve. The red tracks here are Impi's actual tracks, with the bold dot where we had anchored. Copper had been discovered here in 1844, and in the same year the mining began. But in 1851, after serious flooding, the 300-odd people on Kawau Island saw the closing of the copper mining, and several attempts to reopen the mine just proved to be unsuccessful. Tourists arrive in Smelting Cove to see the ruins of the old smelting house, which is one of New Zealand's oldest industrial sites. Finding this red catamaran in the anchorage was intriguing for us, as we had met the South African family, the Ferreira family, cruising through French Polynesia, and now sold to a new friend, an ex-South African, married to a beautiful New Zealand lady called Michelle. Michelle was on the main island busy with chores, so we had Chris join us on Impi. He is quite the hunter, bringing with him food that he harvested from the sea.
The man. He's a hunter from Africa, this guy, man. He's a real hunter from Africa.
Zululand, man.
Oh, you're from Zululand?
Yeah.
Check out this, man.
Look.
Okay, the guy's been hunting. There we have some oysters.
No, mussels.
Sorry, those are mussels. I'm looking through the wrong camera here. There we have some oysters. Yes, see, Chris, and where did you get these things, man? Did you buy these in which shop?
At the sewer outlet.
At the sewer outlet. Uh-oh. This is not going to be too healthy, eh? Very good, my man.
They're in the clean water.
Quite a cool spot.
Sorry, I've got to grab the way you New Zealanders do this. That's a South African doing it though.
Come on, Matt. Come on, Matt.
Cheers, mate.
This is teriyaki fish.
This is a teriyaki fish. Have you heard of teriyaki? It's a school fish. It's like snapper or something like that.
Nice.
Looks good, eh? Very good, eh?
New Zealand produces some fine yachtsmen, and it is no wonder when one sees young people attending sailing school camps, and it really goes to show by the quality of the boats that these youngsters are trained in. The effort not only produces good yachtsmen, but this outdoor culture sure seems to have produced wonderful people in general here in New Zealand. So well done, New Zealand. Okay, so moving along now, we take a look at some more history on this island. We move along to a bay called Two House Bay, where one finds the amazing Mansion House. The story of Mansion House began in 1845, when a typical English-styled red-bricked house had been built for Captain Ninnis from Cornwall to manage the copper mining operations on Kawau Island. In the late 1850s, mining operations had been abandoned and Kawau Island was now in the care of a Mr. Harris, who was operating a store and post office for passing ships. Sir George Grey, one of the first governors of New Zealand, purchased Kawau Island in 1862, paying the equivalent of roughly 7,000 New Zealand dollars, and started creating his new estate. Grey had used a leading architect of the day, a Frederick Thatcher, to transform the house into an impressive mansion by the year 1862. By 1888, Sir George Grey had sold Kawau Island together with Mansion House. A number of years and many owners later, the property was in decline. However, in 1967, it was sold to the government, becoming part of the Hauraki Gulf Maritime Park. So this island is a wonderful visit. The entire area abounds in history and tales of yesteryear. One could stay here for weeks on end. However, we wanted to head back to Whangarei to celebrate Anna's birthday in the town basin. Well, the wind had picked up for a beautiful sail to Whangarei town marina. We were met there by Sharon, who pretty much runs things at the marina complex, together with Brian. When Sharon had heard that it was Anna's birthday, she invited us across to her place for the evening to have a party there, and invited many other cruisers along too. We also met up with terrific people in Saskia and Bradley Stemmet, who had sailed from South Africa and have been corresponding with us over internet for a year. It was his birthday too.
Hey Sharon, hey man, thanks for having us around here tonight.
You're very welcome.
Hey, we're having such fun here. This is Sharon, the lady of the house. Wow, I
So
love
we're
it.
going to start.
And of course our delightful friends, Frank and Lisa from SV Manga Moon were there too.
Corner, man. Check out this.
Diabetic coma. He will die tonight. It'll be a happy ending.
He's a doctor though,
Yeah.
so he'll get me
It's sort of
fixed
like
again.
it's sort of like hospice or euthanasia. Go for it, Brent.
Hey Lisa, good job there, girl. These guys were phoning us today and organizing lifts for us and everything to get here. Yeah, good people. Hey, Yop, how's it going, man?
That is really
Are we doing good?
very small.
You like that one?
Yeah.
We're just talking about cameras, man, and this is Yop.
And
Yop has been sailing in Alaska, and very interesting guy, and been talking about cameras.
that's you make films with this small thing?
We make films with this small thing, and this thing can go underwater very deep to film sharks and things like that.
Okay.
What's that?
Contacting South
Hey,
Africans
Saskia,
anyway.
finally we've met up with Saskia and them, Where's the man?
I don't know, I'm a bit worried.
Hey, my South African buddy, man. Hey, how's it going over here? Hey.
Good one.
Finally, I meet old Bradley here, the fisherman, man. He's figured it out,
This
man.
is the man. All right.
Hey, he's figured
This
it
is the
out.
one who always holds the camera.
Luckily, I get to edit these things, so I don't mind being anywhere on the
All
side.
right.
Hey, Saskia, watch out where Bradley's putting his hand. Hey, when I arrived here, that was my woman.
It was.
Very good. Sorry, okay. Cheers.
Mine is on 90.
Entertainment value very high. Got to come back to the group.
Did you find? Oh,
This is the naughty group here, hey? Got to watch these guys, man. He's got a cigar.
Margaret's got cigar.
It's a promise what I made to Brad when we heard
Wow, cigars.
I've got extras.
Ah, from Cuba? Hey, Cuban cigars, man. Eat your heart out. For being a doctor, this guy's bad.
You will die.
I will die now, according to the doctor. Where did you get your qualification?
Oh, all over the place.
What are you doing?
I'm serving the woman behind me.
Oh, look at that.
We're getting all the stories. Oh, yeah.
Yes, guys, and so we hope to be sharing all the stories with you. All the stories. Well, we hope you enjoyed this video as much as we enjoyed the party and meeting such wonderful people. Happy birthday, Anna. And a huge thank you to you, Sharon. Sharon from Whangarei Town Marina. Thank you for making this such a wonderful event. Cheers, everybody. Happy 2016.
Know you've been a good friend, and that's in the thick and thin.